all good. I heard that Midas got a buff, and I really want to try it out. I have made a build for it. It's a fire and lightning build because those two elements combine to do more lightning damage. In Witchfire, you have a mechanic that combines elements, so different elements combine together to bring forth a new effect. When it comes to combining fire and lightning, usually that means bonus lightning damage. More interesting effects are like fire and ice, or decay on ticks if you combine decay with lightning. But I think fire and lightning would work pretty okay for this weapon, as well as fire and ice if you wanted to make like an explosive weapon. But for now, the theme that I want to go for is complete fire and more fire rate and everything regarding fire and lightning. To that regard, my same rosaries, my same beads about stamina that I really like, as well as the dash ones. I don't think I can move it up, but doesn't matter. And this one, blessed aim hits, set enemies on fire. So everything should burn with this build. If I want more burn, actually, I could go for Basilisk. But let's see how it goes with Ricochet first, and maybe some other time we'll go Basilisk, right? Because I want to do this knife plus Crown of Fire for triggering lightning. But Ricochet is also like a lightning weapon at the third Mysterium. So I think I should go for Ricochet for now, right? Or do I want a sniper like Basilisk? Basilisk wasn't really for me. I couldn't make it work. I couldn't understand it properly. So maybe I should go with Basilisk as a secondary weapon, because the star of the show today should be Midas. See how it goes. So what about it? It would work like this. So Ricochet is a nice weapon because you can chain bullets together, so that means you can attack multiple targets at once if you mark them, and the bullets go from target to target, compared to, oh yes, it is a lot easier to maintain the weapon in its middle. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Basilisk instead of Ricochet to have a long-ranged weapon if we need it, instead of Ricochet. Even though this one is a very satisfying weapon when you're dealing with small fry crowds like Revenants here. Again, target them all and they all get hit. Very pleasant. But let's go with Basilisk since I haven't played with that in a while, and our main weapon today should be Midas. Midas, I think, is a weapon that was made for people that enjoy a lot of automatic weapons in other games, and people that reload a lot, because that's its whole mechanic. Keep it in the heat range and reload when you overheat it. Basilisk as our second weapon. Basilisk is interesting because, yeah, it's a sniper, it looks very nice, but when you aim at something, it should ignite. But I don't remember if ignition in this game damages it. I think it means more damage per target, right? Come on. Okay, yeah, I burn them. Oh, I have to actually shoot, don't I? I'm waiting to see if I'm playing this right. Let me read the description again for it. Critical hits ignite the scope for a few seconds, causing enemies viewed to burn. So I need a critical hit. Okay. And then they burn. And it triggers this knife thingy. I don't know if I could enjoy this for now. Let's, you know what, let's keep it and just run with it, right? Because we still need a more ranged focused weapon, just in case. As well, I'm using my most disliked demonic weapon, this artillery cannon thingy. Again, same setup for prophecies. You can move these, by the way. See, you can actually change the prophecy to whatever you want, the order of items that you want to get. This is again set up for critical strikes and firearm damage, most of all. But yeah, critical strikes through spamming a spell or more bullets. It's all about getting ammo and and infinite resources from your weapons, as well as headshots. That's what I'm set up for. I think the game could use a bit more variety in how you set up your prophecy, so you can have multiple builds. Because right now I have set that up, and I feel one and done for many other setups. Like I don't feel the need to change off that prophecy setup. Last time we used a lot of items. So let's see if we can buy some more energy drinks from the guy. You are here, right? Yeah. You are in this chamber here somewhere. By the way, you have to unlock the trader as well as you level up your Gnosis level. He is not always available. He's not available at the start of the game. He's available later. Okay. Let's buy all his stock, even though we will be able to use only 3. We'll carry only 3. That's the idea. You cannot have everything at once in your inventory. It's like you're wearing a backpack, but you cannot. Your backpack is limited, so you cannot carry absolutely every item you have, right? Monkey's Paw, huh? Wonder if Monkey's Paw works. Corrupt stimulant. Improves Witchfire gains during an expedition, but unleashes maximum world corruption. I don't know what world corruption is, but let's buy it because we don't have this. Okay. And we're out of what? Witchfire. Can we buy something else? Fully recharges all spells. Why not? I often forget to use that one. Placebo pill for fake ascension. Yes, we will use the placebo pill to reset the world so it doesn't look exactly the same like last time, right? So that's why we are using placebo pills. So we change the order of camps on the map so we don't fight the same camps over and over. So that means we can take a placebo pill. And let's see if Monkey's Paw does something. Current maximum Gnosis reached. So for me, I cannot use this because I'm already at maximum world level. But we took a placebo, so that means the camp on the island shouldn't be like when we first joined expedition to the island. Did I put a incense on me? Where is it? Scarlet Coast. Yes, I did. We are all set up. I don't have any counters to hard stuff like the shield guys with this build. I don't have my trusty twin shade spell on. I hope our damage should be enough. Or normal damage should be enough. Okay. Oh, these explode. Got it. Yeah, Midas, again, it's a weapon for people that like assault rifles a lot. I think this should be like feels like this was meant to be the bread and butter rifle for assault rifle players. At least for, yeah, the way it feels. You know, it at first it does feel like exactly like a basic assault rifle. You know, aim, spray and pray. With the heat mechanic added, so you can actually do something more with it, so it's not like a complete basic rifle. Or maybe Angelus would be the basic assault rifle, because that's pretty much aim and just keep shooting. A critical burn. Any weapon damage on burning enemies counts as critical hits. That is exactly what we need. It changed our role of Arcana depending on the spells we have, by the way. So that's why now I get critical burn, because the game recognized that I have fire spells and ways to set things on fire. Chest. Feathers? Really? At this level? From the start? We are gonna use them to increase critical weapon damage, so we are gonna do a lot of damage now. Nice. These eggs are gonna spawn into woodsmen. Here's more fire. Am I missing something? I think I am. Oh, I am frozen. I couldn't dodge, I couldn't move properly because these guys froze me. It does shoot better. It's not rekindle. Killing burning enemies partially recharges fire spells. I also need cascade maybe, but we already have critical burn for gaining critical strikes all the time, so this and this should work together better. But the setup really makes it nice already. Nice. Okay, this camp here. Oh, I did make one mistake. I think I got hit by something. I don't know which streamer said that when you're streaming a game and playing at the same time, or recording and trying to narrate it at the same time, you become stupider, and I completely agree with this, and it's something I am already struggling with when it comes to recording games and monologuing them while playing them. Usually I enjoy games in silence, and then I talk about them. I feel better narrating or analyzing them after I've played them. But for this type of game, this fast-paced shooter type of game, there's... What the? Oh, hello. I hate you. It's best if I just hear my thoughts while playing. See, I was more focused on what I was saying, so I messed up a lot. Oh, by the way, this is my second spell, so that's why I think we are not quite the good guys in this game. Fire rate boost, yes. Let's eat a potion because we cannot use it, and we already can feel the fire rate boost. The elite that's hunting us on this map is getting closer, I think. Alright, so how does Midas work? Let's avoid that for now. I want to grab the manifestation. Immunity spellcast, it's the only one we can take anyway. A lot of Divine Essence, we will need that to open the Divine Essence chest. So I realized that the orbs, the Divine Essence orbs, give you rewards every time you unlock them. So yeah, it's in our best interest to farm them. I think they are like boosters, so you don't need to search for specific things in specific places. Yeah, let me go back to how Midas works. So as you can see, Midas is your run-of-the-mill assault rifle, but here's the kicker for it. Every time I'm in this heat zone, my bullets ignite, so it's like you're firing dragonfire rounds. And the idea is that you need to stay in the heat zone of the weapon. If not, when you go overheat, your bullets do way less damage, but you reload very fast. So the idea is that if you overheat this weapon, you should reload it. See, like this. And in the beginning, it was really hard to keep it in the heat zone. You will overheat the weapon like extremely fast, but now they made it a lot more manageable. So now you can properly burst fire and stay in the heat zone pretty much as long as you have bullets in the magazine. So probably a way to play this is remember or see how many bullets you have in your mag, and as your mag empties, go into overheat so you have that fast reload advantage. We can line of sight. Yes, I see enemies behind me. Destroy the gatekeeper. We have a gatekeeper around. Gatekeepers are these dreamcatcher looking things. I feel like I've never been to this part of the map. That's a gatekeeper, and it has these things, right? But you cannot shoot them unless they pulse the same color as the gatekeeper. So if I shoot this thing when this thing is blue, I will get damaged. So we have to shoot it when it's orange. There, but there's a blue one around here, and we have to hear it. That's your clue to where it is. If you don't want to mess with the gatekeeper, you can also just move around it. That's a cursed item there. Shipwreck beach. No, did this change? I don't ever remember going into this part. But I want to kill the second totem for the gatekeeper. I think I hear it. I hear a warden, but I don't hear that little... Where is it? Is it up top? It is somewhere. Because this thing, if you go down underneath it, it will zap you hard. I do hear it, I do not see it. That's why gatekeepers are very annoying. Oh. Let's explore the beach. Oh, I do hear it. I do hear that totem thing. Oh my god, it's all the way here. That's so far away. Okay. Blue. Give me blue. There you go. It was so far away. Now let's get our reward. Claim. Let's shoot that warden thing. Not warden, the floaty ghost guy with this artillery cannon. If he is in a... oh, he's above. Right. What about on the beach? What can we find? That looks like a mask. Or something really important. Oh, another monkey's paw. That item that we cannot use because we are already leveled. Protective devices. That means those fly traps. Venus fly traps on this map, somewhere around here. Okay, we're wasting time. Dangerous area. What can we get from the puzzle here? Eh? Oh, this is a sad puzzle. Let's see. Oh, right, avoid these pulses, I think, because they set you on fire. So stay outside outside the line of sight. Like hide behind these rocks and then kill the huntsmen that are coming. Let's use our basilisk now. The style of basilisk kind of promotes a more patient style of plays, with a lot of, and again with critical strikes, because you can just aim and look at the target through your scope to ignite them. Come on. Fire. Okay. Wow, Carfane did a lot of lightning damage. Light up the targets. Light up the targets. Yeah. So I don't know what to feel about it. And I don't know. I think the opinion is shared on Basilisk. It is a good weapon now, but maybe because I am playing a bit more fast paced. Maybe that's why I do not use it as much as I could. And tries to crawl away. Come on, get out of the egg. Or do I need to shoot the egg? Nah, I forgot how this one is. Yeah, break the shell and you gotta kill this thing if I remember right. Yep. Claim. I do like its looks though. It reminds me a bit of a Team Fortress sniper weapon. It looks like it can belong in the sniper's arsenal. Yeah, okay, the hunt's moving closer. So that means that guy is hunting for me. Oh no, we killed him already. What should we go for next? Loot, of course, because we want to get that divine chest. Is it spawning? It spawned here now. First time it was here, and if we didn't take a placebo pill, the map would have stayed the same as when we first returned to Scarlet Coast. No, we can actually do a thing. And we have the items for... Hi. We shot 3 things at once, and... Let's see how this works. Let's try it more. It works with Carfane at least, it's fine. With the knife, so we are doing damage to multiple targets through... So you do one hit critical shot, burn the target. It's like they're acting. But the effect doesn't stay for long, so you have to move fast when aiming. Still don't know how to use this. It's a very interesting weapon though. But yeah, I think it was a good idea to take Basilisk now to just play with it some more. Because having Midas and Ricochet in the same loadout is kind of having the same weapon, because Ricochet is another automatic weapon, close range automatic weapon, so and having Midas with it is a bit redundant, because Midas already reloads very fast, so you don't need to quick swap to the other weapon to keep shooting. You can just reload because you have Midas, right? I like that new enhanced enemy idea. Let's zap one. Cool. Skies went dark a bit and something is spawning. Missed. Burn, burn, burn. Why don't you burn? So at least I can spread fire. Okay, if I think more about this weapon, I feel like this should be a multiplayer weapon. If like consider it. You would play Basilisk, right? You do a headshot, then you burn your targets by aiming from a safe position. For your mates who would use either another weapon like Midas or a weapon with another element that could synchronize with you burning your targets. So you would be like a sniper buffer kind of player, where your main focus is to just put burn on everything and buff your whole team's overall damage. And if I consider it like that, in single player it feels like it needs something. Or maybe I need to ask the community some more to see what their playstyles for that weapon is. But again, I'm forgetting my main focus, which should be this weapon now. Well, we already established that it's a lot better than it used to be, and now it's actually worth playing as a main automatic weapon. Haha, nice. What should we gain? Damage boost for spells and weapons when stamina is fully drained. We kinda drained stamina this playthrough, but I want more stamina. Good thing we had feathers. We'll keep our feathers for now. And let's take care of a problem while we're here, instead of later when we don't know how to handle it. So, as you progress later in the game, you will get an item like this, Siren's Shell. This is basically to force the boss on this map to appear before you take all the Arcana, before you gather all Arcana. So let's kill the boss now and be done with it. And we do that by going into consumables, Siren's Shell. He should spawn now. Yep, we are gonna skip this cinematic because we've seen it multiple times. But I do think the cinematic... Oh, at first I thought it's not the same cinematic, like it's showing this animation but from different angles. But I think it's the same every time. I think. Yeah, it's the same every time. There he is. 1 fire, 2 fires. Keep shooting. And our prayer friend is helping. Keep burning. Reload. I didn't reload in overheat time. Reload in overheat time. There you go. Use this. Apply fire like this, but we already have it. Alright, yeah, okay, it's a lot better now as a weapon. I was always struggling with it when it came to boss fights. Now it's an easy pick for automatic weapons. Yep. Midas fixed, which is nice because it very much is a very good looking weapon. It has a great aim down sights crosshair. It looks a bit like a mix between a World War I and World War II weapon with the side magazine and everything. And but this modern type of stock, it's still a very good looking weapon in my opinion. I like its design, but it did feel very underpowered at the same time. Once I've used and killed the boss on the map, I cannot summon it anymore with a Siren's Shell, so that's it. We fought that boss already. Look at that. Gaining that first Arcana for critical strike any burning target really makes a difference for this weapon. Every shot is a headshot, every shot is a critical shot, so that means anything that's a bonus that you get as a bonus for critical strikes, for headshots, is applied to each and every bullet. Okay, we are getting swarmed, so let's use the burning stake, which shoots flames periodically at everything around it, like that. Yeah, why are we running out of stamina? I'm missing something. I don't know why. We're making mistakes. Oh, we already triggered the cataclysm. Calamity, not cataclysm. We should be doing fine though. We are full for potions, and we are gaining our HP back with most headshots. Elemental firepower. Killing an enemy affected by elemental magic temporarily boosts weapon damage. That is very useful to us because everything is burning. Yeah, remember on this weapon you can only have burning bullets when your weapon is in heat mode. If we are in cold, it doesn't do anything, but with heat, that's where it's the galley. Yeah, this thing hits for a ton of damage, so careful. And it also has those tracking orbs towards you that you need to take care of. Burn, okay, headshot. these. You either kill these to save yourself, but you need to take care of those things. One more. It's on the other side. We can't take it. We have to wait for the ship to fly by again. Flying artillery ship. Thanks, man. As you can see, he blocks madness gain when you are in his orb of influence. But this barrage, it hurts. It really hurts. Where is it? I can't see that stabilizer to take it down. Damn. We'll stay near. There it is. Ah. Did we? No. We still need to take care of the stabilizer. Oof. Man, I'm such a bad shot. Big oof. Ah, lucky. If we want, we can trigger another calamity now. But I would love to gather more things, keep my health and resources in check, because I think we are still in a risky area. Vestige. The vessel is anchored, so because he consumed his prayer things, we need to feed him again. Okay. I don't know how prayers work now, but yeah, that vestige thing is pretty new, and it's a good way to consume the massive amount of echoes you have, just to, you know, be able to reuse a prayer condition in the same expedition. Rift. Oh, secret chest. More divine essence. Since we have 5 feathers, what should we get? Range boost? Range boost is good. Cascade is also good. This is all about firepower, the first one, so yeah, I want all of this. Now we are in business. And we'll leave it for last. We'll see how many more feathers we can get. But man, we are set. Yep, I guess if you don't have something like Twin Shade, you have to use that dodge mechanic part, where you create weak spots for your enemies and shoot them in time. So that's a built-in skill check, let's say, that you need to pass for you to block enemy animations, enemy attacks, like the shield guys that put the shield in front of you and basically deny all your damage if you don't strafe them. Open up. Oh, the divine chest that we needed. Sure, let's take it, because this happens whenever I take a violent antibody formed from the wounded earth. Got it. So we'll fight that, right? I haven't fought him yet. I know he's a boss for this event part of the map. Outside of overheat. Oh, this is the element we want. Last manifestation. Stun bullets. Bullets knock back and stun enemies much faster. Got it. I guess we're gonna go fight him now. But let's go for more loot because my greed is strong. Rift. We are good for bullets, we are good for everything. I must say Midas made this map a cakewalk. Like, it really takes down targets, and the window of opportunity for it, the fire window, is larger, leaner. I can actually use it in its intended use window. So you could consider this then not like a fully automatic weapon, more like a burst weapon, because in burst is where it shines. Maybe next time we'll do Angelus, which is probably the first weapon I unlocked when I played this game. That should be either not easy mode, not a weapon that's maybe considered easy mode, but a weapon for a tank player. Yeah, because it's one of those weapons that creates a shield in front of you, so you are able to take some hits. Angels could also be like could feel like a multiplayer focused weapon. Let's gather some. Oh no, not you. You suck. Want ammo? Okay, so enemies will keep spawning. That's for sure. That's a certainty. Until he's hunting us. Well, they're welcome to try, I guess. Let's take care of some madness orbs before we suffer from actual madness. What's shooting us? Okay, I don't think we have any more true enemies. More enemies. Not like that. This weapon, you need to select the target, shoot up, and that's why it's called a falling star. The longer the distance, the bigger the damage. Okay, so that's what you do. Hello? Seriously? You're gonna do me like that? Shoot me in the back? Okay, so it's an enemy with a lot of blocks, and these are enemies with a lot of numbers. Where's the golem? Where are you, golem? It's here. Keep burning, reload. Keep burning. Use it in... Sorry, words are failing me. Okay, targeted for demonic weapon. Let's shoot again. Ooh, that was unexpected. What are we gonna do? Let's eat this just in case. As we have 2 more, so it's fine. Okay, heat. Yeah. I got saved by pure luck. So we have to wait for him to reform. This is my first time fighting the golem, so can't tell you how it's going. Got it. I see. I don't have the timing of his charge yet, right? Ah, too late. Never mind. Is this thing gonna explode? Oh, you're running away. Where are you running away? That thing's gonna give madness to us. Orb? Hello? Sorry? We're taking damage? Yes, we have to chase him. Collect profane study key. That new? This worked on gamer logic. Like, how are gamers communicating game? By shooting a lot of bullets at the target. That's our way of speaking. Dumping a mag. Let's go for... Okay, so our prayer died here again. I think we're set. Now let's grab this because it says that I can get a bead from it. So I want new beads if there are still new to collect, if I don't have them all. No. Reload fast. Have some fireballs in your face. Fireball. Another madness orb. Midas does quick work of everything. I genuinely don't know if it's because I'm leveled up and now everything is easier, or if Midas will be easier for you in the beginning stages of the game. Cool. What it is a pleasure to play now. I do hear a lot of other players, not in this game but in general, complaining when they have a mechanic like this that doesn't allow them to shoot forever and forces them to play a little more, let's say, smart. Basically thinking more about their actions instead of just shooting. Okay. Do I have a self-reload? Why did it reload automatically? I don't remember getting a reload arcana. What's coming from me? Nothing for now. Come on, Burning Stake, do your job. Or did I forget how Burning Stake works? Oh, I think you do need to do your damage yourself to enemies, and the Burning Stake will react. That's why people had that meta with the Lightning Orb and Burning Stake. Don't burn your stake unless you like it like that. Hello? Five more seconds on the chest. Right next to me, really? Like that? But they'll respawn now. They're gone. But that guy won't. What is that? These shield guys are easy because you can hit them in the legs, but the ones that cover themselves fully with the shield, those are quite harder. Have a taste of your own medicine. You grenadier me a lot. Yeah. 3 in my way. Now it's my turn to do the same. So in this mode of the world, there's always enemies coming, so does that mean I can gain infinite resources from one incursion, one expedition, as long as I have resources to kill things? Eh. Reloading in heat zone is which mark of endurance? Okay, that's for later. More siren shell because we used one. Which marks are tokens that you use at the last level to gain bonuses for the whole map. They're like those incense things that you do in base before starting an expedition, but they are specific to that map only. Yeah, I think we're fine. We got that chest, we didn't get anything that we wanted. Ah, man, I'm so bad at melee. I got scared there. Devotee, come on. Does fire get you? No. There. Pocket sand. That's one. Reload fast. Shoot. Yeah, if you get the rhythm to this weapon right, you're all set. It can be now. It can be your ride or die weapon, like your main. Not mine though. Yeah, it doesn't fulfill my current needs. Okay, he doesn't do anything because he hasn't spotted me yet. So this is the best way to take wardens down, like with a ranged weapon. Or the easiest, I don't know. Another great way is to freeze them. There's also a fun freeze weapon in the game. It's you set up icicles, and I would love to be able to trigger that effect a lot more than you can. Okay, stop snagging on walls. We got everything we wanted. We can leave now, but just the final bit of Witchfire we can collect. Anything that we would love to get off this map, get out of this map? No, we're good for now. We could have triggered another calamity because we can use one mirror per map, so we could have gotten a second calamity, but we'll do that next time when I have a build that I'm comfortable with. It does show me that I have a latent orb to unseal here. Okay, unseal latent orb. Ooh, we got our first melee weapon, a Qatar. So we can now play it like the assassin from Diablo 2. Precise medium range, piercing strike, special attack. Attack while sliding to perform a long range predatory leap. So this would be for to pair with that shotgun that I cannot play. The workshop solution was elegant, extended. Yeah, it kind of works because if I remember right, the assassin was also a mage killer. Let's see how it looks and let's see what it does. And melee weapon. It doesn't need to get. Thank you for the tutorial. have two attacks, basic and special, context sensitive, details in weapons description. So like what it said, that's slide attack. To stun enemies, we can stun enemies in a lot of ways, but uncharged strikes are weak. I do like my pocket sand, but I should be exploring some melee weapons. Okay, so basic attack. You're not. I am sliding. Did I not read that properly? Let's read it again. Attack while sliding to perform a long-range predatory leap. So we are doing that. We are sliding and attacking. Doesn't leap. Well, let's test it out on a Revenant first. Ah, okay, so it is context sensitive. It only applies when an enemy is near. Like when you're... It's great. You are now playing exactly like a predator from... or an alien. What? Does it consume itself? Okay, let's do it once. Yeah, okay, it has a cooldown on it, so... Got it. It's punch, but... What's the cooldown? Why can't I... Do I see... Okay, yeah, okay, see on the map? It's closed. If I do this, now it's active. Got it. So, pocket sand... whenever the melee weapon's on cooldown, and attacks whenever it's off. So you can have both. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think now melee weapons have a use, because melee weapons are the latest addition to the game. Now, about that key that we got. Something about it? Something we can figure out what to do with it? Keys. Can I see it somewhere? It opens the sanctuary gate in the Hermitorium. I think that forged. Okay, okay, this is the golem key. This key is the only thing that Earth couldn't crush when it swallowed the last tower. The last owner, not tower. Reading comprehension skill 0. So what does it do? Let's ascend first. One ascension. Let's go for faith this time, for more blessed aim. And we should be able to use it somewhere. Hi, it scared me. There was a portal here, but I think that's the portal the trader came through. Yeah, I think it's his portal. Witchfire things, or maybe it's gonna be used for something at a later date. I don't know what that portal is for. Witchfire lamps everywhere. We have so much witchfire, we burn it for lighting. Cool. What is witchfire? I know it's a currency or a resource that witches use, and we steal it from the witches and we use it ourselves. Can we use it here? Nope. I think I'll need to search the wiki instead of wasting your time on where the key goes. We didn't need to search much. The key goes here in this little door here. See? There's also a sign that says the area is currently unavailable. I don't know what is there, what's planned for there, but it's good to see that there are still ideas being implemented. So I don't think we're gonna do what is here. I just want to see what it is. Codex pages can be placed on the walls of the profane study. Oh, we'll play with this weapon in my hand a little later in another episode. Let's go actually for Midas. This looks nice. I like the architecture, this gothic architecture here, but and I like this way of doing it. Like it's not only the sanctity of arches and gothic architecture, but also a bit profane, a bit of graffiti. Okay, place portraits. So we found portraits, remember? Missing, conquered, torment. We kept finding those portraits that I didn't know what they were for, so I think they're for this thing. So it's random. It's not what we choose. Open. So it just gives us a portrait to put on. I do like the artwork. This feels like it's made with some sort of charcoal brush. Same as this one. Do I have a... Sorry, I analyze what other artists are doing because I want to observe how they're doing things, because it gives ideas for how I should do things. I'm not the greatest of artists. I'll talk about me drawing on another time. Sorry about that. Ooh, another one. This is a room for me, I swear. This also tells you more about the story of this world. Which again, I think we are the bad guys. Hello? Okay. Study torments. So you have all these portraits. Let's choose this one. Okay. In the winterlands of Outremer once stood a forest of towers, pillars of stone honeycombed with scrolls and shelves of black tomes, and their roots were labyrinthine tunnels of granaries, latrines really, and demonical temples. These were the homes of, I can't pronounce that, the Howling Coven and Farida Hazard, okay, was their priestess, the evil pupil of Esoterica in the memory of any living. So potent was the madness of her text that for miles around the body would tremble and falter, and the mind worked slowly, mired in walking nightmares and impossible delusions. I make the worst ebook reader. At length the towers were toppled by siege engines of the church militant, augmented to loose from a great distance. The books were raised and the tunnels flooded to vouchsafe the coven's extinction. Therefore let this be the lesson, to know the course of your thoughts and deeds so that you may recognize when they are influenced, okay? So these are all lore bits. I will think I'll leave them and read them at my own pace, but what is this? Force all manifestations during expedition. All ranged non-spell attacks increase damage. Okay, so these are modifiers for your expeditions to make them more interesting, so you don't play the same thing every time. Conquer all prior torments to awaken. So you need to gather portraits to unlock torments. Gnosis 7. We are at maximum Gnosis 6, so these are unavailable for now. I think Torment 5, we can only go to 6 because we don't have a in-game Gnosis level 7, and we need to pay with Witchfire. Okay, we'll gather some Witchfire after I explore this weapon, and then we'll try torments, see how they are.